You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. Another defendant in the case involving the missing East Patchogue girl appeared in court today. Ralph Knowles pleaded not guilty to a new indictment. The 63-year-old is charged with attempted rape and forcible touching. The 14-year-old girl went missing for 25 days last year and was found on a boat at an Islip marina. And an Air Force member pleaded not guilty to sexual exploitation of a child. Prosecutors say David Ibarra used an online game to pay a 9-year-old girl for nude photos and videos. The 31-year-old is being held without bail. He's due back in court in June. And some New Yorkers are having a hard time getting an appointment for a real ID. DMVs across Long Island and other parts of the state show no available appointments through June. The DMV says appointments can open up on a daily basis, and they will add Saturday hours starting on April 5th. And a new Billy Joel documentary is coming to HBO, and so it goes. We'll have exclusive performances, home movies, and one-on-one interviews. The two-part film will dive into what inspires Joel's songwriting. It premieres this summer. All right, now let's take a quick look at tomorrow's weather, shall we? It was a wet one today, but tomorrow's a different story. Sun will be up, and we'll also have temps near 50s. We'll have your 7-day forecast coming up. The state has approved a plan to test the soil at the park where nearly 24 chemical drums were found buried underground. I caught up with Newsday Towns reporter Joseph Ostapiuk to learn more.
So this week, the first phase of soil sampling is occurring in areas outside of the restricted section of the park. That's called phase 1, and the DEC approved that sampling plan, and basically right now Northrop Grumman contractors are testing soil in the areas near the pool and the playground area of the park.
And what are the next steps?
Sure, so next steps here are phase 2 of sampling. That'll be in the restricted ball field area where about a year ago, contractors found 22 concrete encased drums in the park. Still a lot of argument and disagreements about that sampling, and particularly what to do with the soil that contractors dig up to sample. The town of Oyster Bay wants that soil taken off Long Island, and Northrop Grumman right now wants to rebury that soil with the option of taking it up again at a later date if needed.
Now, speaking of later dates, is there any plans to look for more drums in the area?
Yeah, plans to look for more drums continued late last year in the fall. There were some scans that were done. The DEC tells me that they're still waiting for Northrop Grumman to compile a report and submit to them of what those scans looked like. And we're still waiting here a year after those drums were initially found to look for additional materials underground.
On Long Island, there is a car crash every 7 minutes. We explore the causes, the casualties, and investigate what can be done to keep you from becoming a statistic. Dangerous Roads, now available at newsday.com/dangerousroads.
If the Trump administration wants to talk about New York subway safety, let's talk New York subway safety. That was the message today from MTA officials at their monthly board meeting, where they attempted to respond to recent remarks from Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, who's been threatening to withhold funding from the MTA unless they improve what he calls our terrible conditions on subways, crime-ridden, filthy. That comes from Sean Duffy. They're painting a very different picture at this meeting. They had a presentation with a number of statistics that they show, again, that subways, in fact, are safer than Duffy would have you believe. 6 felonies per day committed on the transit system in 2024 versus 17 in 1997. They say the numbers are trending in the right direction with one glaring exception. That's assaults. They acknowledge assaults are way up, 55%. On subways since 2019, up 152% assaults on New York police officers on subways. MTA says they're doing their part. They need tougher penalties to be able to go after repeat offenders. What's more, they invited Secretary Duffy to attend their next round of meetings next month. Outside the MTA's Manhattan headquarters, for Newsday TV, I'm Alfonso Castillo.
Today we are kickstarting your fitness journey with kickboxing. 1, 1, 2. I feel like I'm playing Bop It.
At Beast Martial Arts in Oyster Bay, high-energy kickboxing classes will help you build strength and endurance while having fun.
Lifting weights gets really boring, even for myself. I do enjoy it, but it just takes so much time. You can cram your workout in 45 minutes and then you can get out and then be gone with the rest of your day.
1, 1, 2, 3.
I think you're one class away from your first amateur fight.
I'm going to be counting during the whole class, like 1, 2.
Ready?
And members say the ability to lose weight while burning off some steam will have you hooked.
I think it's the stress relief. There's nothing like hitting a bag. And then once you find out like you're capable of that stuff, you feel stronger, you feel confident. And there's nothing that can replace that.
It's like anger management, truly.
A fast-paced, calorie-burning workout with plenty of ab work intervals throughout.
This is a new one. Can't say I've ever done this before.
It's not really for advanced, beginners, or intermediate, it's for everyone. You know, like you can get your stress out.
Modified movements for all abilities and opportunities to push the pace as you advance make this a fitness routine you can benefit from for years.
So when you get to hit the bag and have fun and you start seeing results, I think that keeps them very motivated.
Reporting for NewsdayTV, I'm Macy Egland.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Islanders save on their energy bills for over 20 years.
The Yankees open their season at the stadium tomorrow, and our Laura Albanese has a preview of the new food lineup in the Bronx.
Can you tell me what went into the decision to add some of these menu items this year?
We literally started as soon as the World Series was over, thought about it like bringing in a New York story.
Who doesn't love pastrami in a ballpark? This I am extremely excited for. It is a foot-long hot dog with a chicken tender on top. I don't know how to eat this. This is a Jamaican beef patty with a cilantro lime slaw. This is so good. I'm delighted to inform you that the dumpling shop in Brooklyn has combined nature's two most perfect foods, which are, of course, dumplings and buffalo chicken. Frankly, I think all ballparks should have a dumpling option, and the dumpling shop from Brooklyn has 3. So here we have a Korean beef dumpling fried with a firecracker sauce. It is as flavorful as it looks. Who doesn't love fuku, and who doesn't love a cubano? They combine both of them. So I know this is like picking your favorite child. What is your favorite option, new option here at Yankee Stadium this year?
That's a great question. I'm going to have to go with Bondi Sushi.
It's so fresh. Doesn't need the soy sauce, doesn't need anything.
This year I got to do dessert, right? And the first thing I said was, can I put tiramisu in a helmet, yes or no? I then had the opportunity to do a collaboration with Mr. Soft. Now, it is over the top. This is what I'm calling cannoli crunch.
Tiramisu in a cup or ice cream sundae? How do you even choose? I know. Until then, this has been Laura Albanese reporting for Newsday TV.
They all look really good. Now let's take a closer look at your 7-day forecast, shall we, to see how the rest of the week is shaping up. Thursday, Friday going to be dry all the way into Sunday. You can see Saturday is absolutely gorgeous, blowing it out with temps in the 70s. We have some rain Monday, but we'll deal with that when we have to. It's going to be a gorgeous one for the rest of the week and the weekend.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen here today, head over to newsday.com. I'm Ken Bufa. Thank you so much for joining us.